Hello again. I guess it's now been 5 months since I last made a video, a bit more than that. Now you can see they're super duper straight. And that took 16 steps with the Candid aligners in order for my teeth to become straight again. However, it's not only the front teeth that have become more straight. Since my wisdom teeth were removed, I think that the last two at the top were removed maybe 3 years ago. I really noticed like a change, when it came to the positions of the teeth in my mouth. So when I've been using the aligners, especially let's say during the first 10 steps, I noticed no difference in the front teeth, neither the upper nor the lower front teeth. But I noticed a big difference when you see the before and after picture after having done the scanning that you do every 10 days. That my teeth were had been kind of pulled more to the back now that there were more space after the wisdom teeth had been taken out, and it, like, in the beginning it felt really great when I was chewing. Like, things felt more into place. If like the teeth like hit, it felt like better when I was chewing. I wish it kind of stopped there, but it didn't. They kept on pushing. So I started feeling on step 11 or something, expecting, the orthodontist to reach out and say something, because I could also see it very clearly in the pictures after having done the scanning, that this is not going the right way. I might be getting straighter teeth, and my teeth are being pushed more to the back now that there's more space in the back, but my biting started to become like off. So it's like I'm kind of biting like this. I don't know if you can see it. They're not hitting, like the back teeth are not hitting each other when you bite. It just feels weird. It feels strange. And not only the back teeth, but I can feel it here, like the teeth here on the side. When I bite, I don't feel it that much with the aligners on, but when I take them off, excuse me, I've been doing this for 5.5 months, and I've still not found a more subtle, discreet way of taking them out. It's like sucking in the saliva in order to not drool on yourself when you take them out, which is like nasty. But when I bite down now on the side here, it feels off. They're not hitting the right way. So I'm kind of disappointed in that, because this to me proves that, those Candid aligners, good pricing, does the job when it comes to straightening your teeth, but it doesn't really seem like they're taking into consideration like your entire jaw and how that changes shape and form when you're given more space for your teeth after, for instance, having removed your wisdom teeth just like I did. So that's a huge minus. And the fact that the orthodontist never comments on it. I think I wrote to him a couple of times, never heard back. And they keep on saying in the chat service that they're available every day from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., something like that. I've tried to use that chat service system of theirs once or twice and kind of gave up after a while, because those that get to chat with there, they're not orthodontists or dentists or dental assistants for that matter. They're just customer service. So it will take you a while before you hear back from your orthodontist. Another thing I noticed, it didn't take long before I noticed that. I was so positively surprised when I received a feedback or comment from the orthodontist every time you conducted a scan after 10 days. And it seemed in the beginning that those messages were quite personal, like towards me, and the development of my teeth and how clean they were. And I remember the orthodontist kept on repeating, like, if I could give you a medal for how clean your teeth are, I would. And then, with an emoji of a gold medal and whatnot, which was kind of like a fun way of interacting with your orthodontist. But then didn't take long before I started noticing that this is like a copy paste. I'm sure that they're giving like a table of, options of what they wanted to, what kind of feedback they want to provide to their client, and that's it. So it all of a sudden it didn't feel so personal, the interaction with this orthodontist. You're given chewies, and that's a repetitive thing that this orthodontist of mine keeps on saying. He's like, two things he says all the time. Are you sure you're wearing your aligners for 24 hours a day? Yes, and more than that, because I've been so consistent that I only take off those aligners when I eat. Even when I drink, like my lemon water over here, I don't take them out. When I drink my coffee, I don't take them out. It's only when I eat that I take them out. I needless to say though, I'm not nasty. I clean them several times a day with toothbrush and toothpaste and whatnot. But that's one thing that he repeats. And another thing he repeats is please remember to use your chewies. The chewies is your new best friend. Use it like, what does he say? For 10 minutes, 3 times a day. And this is how you're supposed to use your chewies. And that's supposed to, when the aligners are a bit unset, like having an unseating, like the orthodontist says every time I've done the scan. Not every time, but oftentimes, you're supposed to use the chewies and chew on them so that the aligners are, where they're loose, they're supposed to, be more firm or stuck to the teeth or whatever. The issue with this, though, is that, if your gagging reflex is like all over the place, you're gonna have yourself a problem with this one. On Facebook, there's a Candid aligner support group, and it's been very useful to follow the comments and questions of different people that are going through the same process as you. But I have noticed that several of them mention the same issue. The chewies really make you gag. It's not comfortable. It's not painful, but it's just not comfortable. So you're not really tempted to use it. So another issue, not an issue, but you get a whitener that you're supposed to fill your aligners with. So you take the aligners out, you squeeze a good portion of this whitener and stick them in your mouth again. Yeah, I think it took me a month, and then I had used it up. And I asked them the customer service how much it would cost to buy a new set of whitener, and I can't remember what the price was. I think it was $15 or $20 for this tiny one. So I went to the Facebook Candid support group, and other people recommended this one, the Solimo whitening mouthwash, which I bought, and I think I still got some left. So I filled up this tube, and I use that. To me, it's as good. If you ask me, I'm no expert. So overall, we're talking 5.5 months. You might wonder why I'm still wearing step 16 of my aligners when I have gone through all of the steps. And it's, I think the end date was supposed to be end of February. And my orthodontist, every time I've been doing a scanning, he's asked me to wear them 5 more days. And now it's like March 16th and counting. It says that my left front tooth is still not in place and where it should be. To be very honest, I'm not so concerned about that one front tooth that you can't even see. We're talking like less than millimeters here. I'm now concerned about my bite as a whole, and I need to schedule doctor's dentist appointment, and I also need to find myself an orthodontist. I think to have a look and a more thorough look and see what kind of damage that has been made out of this. So overall, I'd say, you know, you kind of get what you not necessarily get what you pay for, because I think it's quite pricey. 2,500 is what I paid. I think I got $100 discount. I really think that if I could turn back time, I would have gone for Invisalign. I've heard that you get a much more thorough follow-up than just an automatic messages every 10 days by your orthodontist that might be located on the other side of the country. The thing with the bite that really upsets me, I didn't know that it could cause issues like that. I was so focused on getting my front teeth straight again that I didn't think of the consequences. Like, I don't want to blame myself for this. I'm a customer. In my opinion, if they say that an orthodontist will closely follow up your teeth, I would assume that also includes the bite, your bite, right? And that they should do proper adjustments if they see that you start biting like wrong. So if I need to provide like a 1 out of 6, I'd give Candid 4 for the quality of the aligners, but 2 to 3 when it comes to like actual proper follow-up from a professional orthodontist. That was disappointing. So this has been my Candid journey, and I don't think I will recommend any of my friends and family members to try out Candid before they can assure you have a closer follow-up by an orthodontist. Receiving an automatic email every 10 days is not enough. No. Thank you.